It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. When was the last time you were in Vallejo?
I played a show here at Six Flags with my old band, like
Nice.
a little long ago.
Where in Six Flags did you perform? Was it like right where the fountain was?
I don't know what part exactly, but the water was behind us. Was what I remember.
Wait, there was the stage on the water?
There was a stage, yeah, like in front of like the water area, and there's like the bleachers.
That's so okay. Yeah, I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about. That's cool. You got to play there.
Yeah, I know. It was weird.
Wow,
we
your
got
band.
like free entrance. Yeah.
So that was with your old band, April Chase, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where'd the name come from?
Honestly, we just wrote a bunch of names in a hat and pulled it out, and that was one of them.
Like choosing a baby name.
Yeah, we couldn't pick a name.
And then you guys were basically just a bunch of kids that kind of popped off in San Jose, huh?
Popped off is actually crazy because our guitarist Tim, he just won a Grammy.
What?
Yeah.
What? Who does he play for?
He won a Grammy for helping co-write this song with Jesse Barrera.
Wow.
And Jeff Burnett.
Oh, Jeff Burnett. Wow. Man, Jeff Burnett's from the Bay, right? He's like from here?
I don't know him personally, but I don't know.
I'm just assuming that every Filipino person's from the Bay Area.
For real.
Yeah, just like if you're not in the Philippines actively, you're either in Australia or Daly City.
That's true.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you've been to Daly City for sure.
What do they say that there's it's foggy because all of the rice cookers? Have you heard about that?
I have heard about that myth.
That is so funny.
I can confirm that it's true. I'm just kidding.
I was like, I tried to debunk that myth, and there's just a whole bunch of rice cookers there.
Yeah, I know. Just all these people making saing, you know?
Yeah. Sagging is what he said?
Oh, saing.
What is saing?
Like when you make the rice in the rice cooker.
I'd never even heard of that.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you speak Tagalog?
I do. I was born there.
You were born there?
Mm-hmm. I grew up there.
For how long, and when did you come here?
Came here when I was like 11.
Okay.
And the way we would like do our clean rice over there is you would have it in this like woven basket thing that was kind of flat, and you'd pick out all the black ones like one by one.
Whoa, that's cool. I haven't been to the Philippines yet, and I'm really upset at myself.
Dude, you have to.
When's the last time you went?
2020.
Oh,
like
God.
right before the gates closed.
Do you have family there still?
I do, yeah. My brothers are out there. My grandma's out there. My cousins, you know.
They've never come here? Your brothers have just stayed in the Philippines?
Surprisingly, a bunch of my cousins visited the U.S. for like the first time like this year and last year.
That's so...
It was crazy. I was emotional because I saw them here. I was like, holy shit, you're on my land.
Does it ever blow your mind that we as humans can have figured out a way to travel all over the world? Like back in the day, you know, I mean, conquistadors, sadly, they had to figure out a way to get on a ship and go through all these storms and whatnot. And people that wanted to try to travel, but now we have it on lock.
Yeah. Yeah, we've evolved into a global civilization.
Yeah.
Eventually planetary civilization.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. I was in San Francisco last night and all the Waymo cars were like driving all around me. I felt like...
It's crazy,
dude, it was wild. This car cut me off and I was like, hey, what the fuck? I was trying to see like who was in it. And I was like, no one's driving. It's a Waymo car.
You're telling me that a self-driven car can still be rude?
Yeah, I was so shocked. I was like, whoa, this motherfucker. These guys are going to take over the world for sure.
Do you have a specific fear or perspective on AI and robotics and all that stuff?
Like in music or just like...
Ooh, I mean, I wasn't going there, but if we want to get as specific in music, because ChatGPT, if you tell it to write a verse for anything in... like write a song in the style of Billy Ray Cyrus with this theme, it'll do it in a matter of seconds. Yeah, I mean, not with music. I've definitely done it with jokes. I was like, write a joke about the Philippines in the style of Dave Chappelle. I've done something along those lines, and it did it, and it made sense. It's not the best, but stuff like that scares me.
What? How come? How so?
I mean, I think it's the typical argument of can AI replace art? and I don't think it could fully replace it, but we're kind of blurring the lines of what's real and what's not, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you could connect, but my mom often sends me Facebook videos, scary Facebook videos where she's like, watch out, this is going to happen. And I'm like, Mom, this is AI. And she was like, look at this dog. This dog has learned how to walk like a human. And I'm like, Mom, this is AI.
Oh, she can't tell the difference.
No. Can you tell the difference?
I mean, I think because AI is still so new, you could tell, like, if you look closely, like the missing fingers or the extra fingers type thing. That's my only tell. But once they fix that's
bug,
what
we're scared
fucked.
about.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're
because it's scary. The fact that the internet could take our voice. I mean, because I don't know, I have hundreds of hours of my voice out there that if someone wanted to just take the sound of my voice and make me say whatever they want on the internet, that scares me, you know?
Yeah.
Has that have you ever seen like AI music kind of in a scary way?
No, I was curious for sure. I, downloaded some and tried to make some music, and I was like, oh, this shit is not bad, but
wait, so what, you downloaded like a beat that AI made?
Yeah, you can, like, it's just like ChatGPT, you put in prompts. And I was like, what is this hype all about? Like, I want to just try and make one. And yeah.
See, now that you're saying that, producers all over the world are scared now. They're just like, hey, AI is going to take my job.
I don't know. I don't know. I think with the rise of like AI in music, the raw and like authentic, genuine emotions and like in songs and like songwriting, it's just going to be more of a novelty. You know, we'll be able to tell like which is which. I think we have a good radar for stuff like that.
There's something irreplaceable about humans and what we feel. Like, it's not something that you can calculate. It's not something that can be quantified. But there is something that a song that you make cannot be replicated, even through AI and whatnot. Yeah. Speaking of which, you're really good. You got a nice voice on you.
Thanks, man.
It's do you take compliments well? You broke eye contact as I said that. Should I just navigate this podcast by like giving you backhanded compliments with your voice?
Thank you. Yeah, I got to learn how to take compliments better.
Where do you think that comes from? Did you
Oh, daddy issues for sure.
Oh, dang. I didn't know we were going to go that deep.
I know, sorry.
Were you singing as a kid in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about the first time you sang.
I don't remember. Maybe like when at a Christmas party or something, and my family's like, "Can you sing Joy to the World?" Joy to the World.
And did you sing it?
I did. I was just like,
how old do you think you were?
Dude, I don't know. My memory is not very good.
I mean, especially let's say if you were like 2 years old and your frontal lobe isn't fully developed. I can't assume, because the first time that I supposedly sang, my mom said that she was driving me around when I was 2 years old, and that I sang Unchained Melody, which is the most Filipino song that a Filipino American boy could sing. What a crazy first song to do. I don't know. But yeah.
That just hit you, huh?
Yeah.
Unchained Melody. Do you still listen to it to this day?
No, I don't like actively search it up on Spotify to listen to it because I've heard it thousands of times.
Yeah.
But when I hear it, like I love it still. There's still a sentimental attachment to it and whatnot.
Right.
Well, so how did you start getting more into singing when you were a kid? Starts off with Joy to the World at family parties, and then what?
I think we were left alone. Me and my cousins were left alone for a lot of the day, mostly, and we would like just watch like the same VHS tapes over and over.
VHS. I miss it.
Mostly Disney movies.
Okay. So you were singing along to these Disney songs. Okay. Name your top Disney song. Loaded question.
I have to think about this. You got to give me a minute.
Mine as of late. If you get me drunk in front of a karaoke system, it is difficult for me to not look up Part of Your World by Little Mermaid.
Interesting.
Yeah. In the original female key, I will try my best to belt it. And or just flip to my falsetto. But there's something about the writing of that song specifically that gets me.
It's like a whole movie, just the song by itself.
Oh, there's so many parts. There's a beginning, middle, and end. There's a through point. It's incredible writing. Mm-hmm. Disney has it on lock. Are you a Disney girl by any chance?
I love Disney for sure.
Name your favorite Disney stuff right now.
Right now? Oh, like right now, like contemporary Disney? Ooh. I'm like 90s Disney.
No.
I stopped watching after fucking, after Hercules, I think.
Not right now, right now, as in this moment, tell me your favorite Disney. I don't want to know if you what's your favorite Disney Plus limited series. I don't really care about that.
Sword in the Stone.
Whoa, that's a throwback.
Yeah.
I'm visualizing you remember those white plastic VHS cases? My mom has so many of those.
Oh, does she have any of the OG ones with the penises and the weird shit on there?
Oh, there's a thing like that.
You could sell that for a good amount of money.
I feel like I watched a YouTube video on this. Why are there hidden penises on the covers of some VHS tapes?
And in some of the original animations too.
Why? There was just a horny animator in there?
I don't know. I mean, they probably thought it was funny, He's like, should I just put a dick on here, bro? Should I just put a dick on this castle, bro? Yeah, you're not going to do it. Watch.
And they did it.
Yeah,
and they're just I don't care that this is geared toward kids.
No one's going to tell.
No one's going to. That's there's a movie called, it's like a werewolf movie from the 80s. And there's a scene in a high school gymnasium of a sports event, and there's a dude in the bleachers in the back who just has his dick out. And no one caught it.
American Werewolf in Paris?
It might be
American
that.
Werewolf in London?
One of those. Maybe. Or Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Could be that. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you ruin this movie for everyone? But yeah, what's your favorite Disney movie?
Sword in the Stone, for sure. Sword in the Stone, Little Mermaid, and Hercules.
Okay. Favorite Disney song?
Fuck, there's so many. Maybe I'll Make a Man Out of You.
That's a good one.
All the Pocahontas songs. If I Never Knew You.
Which
Pocahontas.
Which one is that? Pocahontas is the one movie that I probably have watched the least of all the Disney movies. I don't know why. I think I was just mad that she fell in love with this colonizer. And I was just like, my people would be upset at this.
Yeah, What are you doing?
Did you have a crush on
You should have stayed with Kocoum.
Yeah, should have. Come on. Don't go with the white boy.
I know.
Did you have a crush on any Disney character?
Aladdin.
Oh, yeah. All he has is that vest. And
it had the pecs were,
They knew what they were doing in there. Yeah, if they could draw a penis into these Disney movies, they could definitely emphasize these pecs on these cartoon characters.
But I don't know though. He was also a street rat. He's a little gangster. He knew his way around the streets, and I thought that was kind of cool.
You as a kid were able to clock that in. We're just he could survive. He could protect me. He could provide.
Yeah, or he could take me to cool places that aren't corporate establishments. He could show me a whole new world.
Oh yeah, if he had his magical carpet, that's all.
That's true.
I had a crush on who was homegirl from Hercules with the long hair.
Oh, Megara.
Oh my God!
It was her voice, huh? There's just something about her voice.
Well, I'm a sucker for long hair. I'm a sucker for long hair like that. Oh, and this is another thing that I've learned about myself, is that I like women that scare me a little bit, and she was a little sassy. And
she worked for the devil, so
she did. Oh my God, yeah.
And a centaur. That girl's badass.
She is. Yeah, definitely interesting. If she were to just come into my life and scare the shit out of me, I think it makes sense. It makes sense that I would be into her like that.
Didn't she smack Hercules with her chinelas?
Did she?
Wasn't she
Maybe there's something subconscious about me liking her. That I'm maybe there's a bit of her that's Filipino too.
Ah, maybe.
Could be that.
Megara.
You're also funny too. I was looking at your YouTube channel and you have a few vlogs out there, and
fuck.
they're edited so well.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's so funny, and the titles of them are just random things that you said in that vlog.
Oh, you did a deep dive. That's cool.
I'm trying to, I try to do research. I try to have the respect for my guests to like do some research on them before they come up and just see what kind of human they are,
Right.
outside of their artistry. You got a sense of humor on you. Something I like that you say is just like Philippines is something that I've been saying lately.
Yeah.
It's just like if I see something regarding Philippines on TV, or especially if I'm back at home at my mom's and she's like playing TFC. Yeah, I just say Philippines. Oh, is that Filipino?
Philippines.
What is it about like Filipino pride that makes it so that we're proud to be, and it's so funny at the same time?
I know. It's not like proud, like, oh, I'm a warrior proud. It's like that. It's very like homely. I don't know. It's really fun. It's like a fun proud.
Yeah, there's something welcoming about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it about being Filipino that you love, and just being Filipino?
That I love.
Or are there parts of it that like
I think we're like all trauma bonded for some reason.
Ooh, the colonization, maybe.
The colonization, like the parenting styles and the crazy
guilt.
titas, the Catholic guilt. I think we just gotta laugh through all that shit.
Yeah, that is true. There is there is an unspoken bond that we've all formed from being Filipino and whatnot.
It's like, oh, you're Filipino too. You went through it, bro.
Yeah. You all, like, the only way that I was able to, and I think this is just what my perspective was as a kid, but I started singing because I wasn't as academically inclined as my brother was. And so me being artistic was a way for me to garner my parents' love in that way. If I wasn't going to be the golden child in academia, I knew that when I sang, my dad was proud of me, and my mom was like videotaping me. Do you connect to that at all?
Not really. No.
So you just started like singing on your own for yourself and whatnot? I
think to dissociate, because like my parents actually weren't around when I was little. So like,
I see.
Yeah, but that's cool. It's like a whole it's like a different perspective on why you sing, It's cool to hear that.
I think we're all...
Dang, your parents loved you. That's awesome.
Oh my God. I can tell that's a big sense of part of your sense of humor is to kind of like deflect in that way.
I guess that's a Filipino thing, huh? Like
yeah.
Just,
self-deprecation.
Yeah, self-deprecation but it's funny.
It is funny. My cousins are the same way too. What do you call it? So wait. You started singing with your cousins because you started watching these Disney VHSs, and then where did it go from there? How did you get more and more serious when you were younger about it?
My auntie, my ninang, she got me this like karaoke machine. And I thought it was like the sickest thing ever because it played like cassettes.
Ooh, those are good. Nice.
Yeah. And it had like all these different knobs to it. You can like change the treble and like the bass. You can change like the tone of like how you sound on the mic.
This is really in the Philippines?
Cool. Yeah, it's in the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember what songs you were singing when you had gotten that?
I think I had the Bodyguard cassette tape.
Whitney Houston's Bodyguard?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so Filipino.
I know.
Oh, okay. So what was the number one song that you were singing from the Bodyguard?
I Have Nothing, probably. But I don't even think I could sing that song today. That shit's hella hard.
It's tough. I have a love-hate thing for Whitney because her music is good. Love her for that. She makes it look too easy. Hate her for that. It makes me very emotional. Love and hate her for that. Sing songs that we all wish we could. Hate her for that,
Yeah, man. I don't know what it is about that girl. She's just got something like just otherworldly,
Have you seen her sing the national anthem? Of course you have.
Oh, dude, Star Spangled Banner?
Yeah.
I watch that shit every year. probably.
So good.
It's
so good.
It's nothing has topped it. No other Star Spangled Banner has topped it.
I've never seen another singer do vibrato so well. And it's interesting because when I do vibrato, my jaw doesn't move like that. Do you know when she does vibrato, it's like, it's so funny and it's so good. Top
I
Whitney
wonder why she does that. Do you think it's just like she's just got so much like power like in her airways that it just comes out like
I can't think of a reason. Like my jaw for real doesn't move like that.
Let's hear that vibrato real quick.
Me? No, I just woke up not too long ago. I'm shy. I don't like singing in front of other singers.
Why not?
Because you guys know the craft. It's like doing magic in front of other wizards, you know?
But you're a singer also. I think what?
No, so like it's easy. I've talked about this before on my podcast. It's easy to sing in front of a bunch of like muggles. And I don't know. That sounds so negative, but there's no other way.
A bunch of commoners.
Yeah, a bunch of fucking serfs,
Just
dude.
peasants.
Yeah, people that don't understand the craft. No, but it's easy to do something in front of someone that doesn't understand the ins and outs of it. That you could impress them. As opposed to another singer, I feel like since they have more knowledge based around it, they could critique you in ways.
Really?
But also,
oh yeah, that's great. You missed a little tone.
you're ever
a little
so slightly
note there.
flat. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a double-edged sword because they could also understand where your flaws are, or like why it's like that. Make sense?
I don't know. I think it's just fun to sing with other singers, just because like if
I have to get comfortable first.
yeah.
Since I just met you, I would have to like. You have to just give me some time. Like we sing some songs together, and you hear how I am at my best, and you hear how I am at my worst, and then after that, then it's fair game. Like okay, then now you know my voice. Now you know what I can do and cannot do.
Right.
But you know, on a recorded medium in front of everyone, you sing right now.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be extremely judgmental of every note the first time, for sure.
God, see, that's so scary. What do you call it? I can tell that you are very well tuned with how you sing because your live performances sound really good, and you're also holding your stomach for breath control. Unless that's just something that you do.
I don't know if I do it for breath control. I think I have like long, gangly arms, and they don't look as gangly if they're up here.
Oh, was that an active
Did I just
choice?
reveal myself? Yeah.
Well,
Because otherwise, I'm just this like alien with my long arms.
So you play guitar?
Yeah, I do.
When did you? Was that the first instrument you started playing?
Yes.
In the Philippines or when you got here?
No, I wish I had a guitar in the Philippines. I'd probably be way fucking better.
Do you not think you're good right now?
I can play well enough that I can like learn any song.
Okay.
But I don't have like fretboard fluency just yet. I'm working on that, you know.
But you do have the ability to multitask. I find it to be one of the most difficult things to sing and play guitar. And you do that.
Yeah, man. It's just
Is it almost like secondhand to you? Because if I were to do that, my brain kind of just short circuits.
No, I had to get used to it for sure. I couldn't like hold a melody while strumming in the beginning.
And doing switching chords and whatnot.
Yeah.
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 But you could do it now. Like that's really cool.
Thanks, man.
I want to shout out a song that I'm assuming you wrote when you were with your band April Chase. You put out just the live performance of it. Time Won't Tell.
Yeah.
So good.
Thanks.
The sound that you have, not only with that song, but let's say there's another one. What's after No Rules? It's all for
you.
All for you. They kind of have this reminiscent sound of like the 2010s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, All For You was kind of just like a test song. It was like the first song I wrote for after like a long hiatus in music.
Wow.
And I was like, can I even write anymore?
How did you feel about that song when you wrote it and when you dropped it?
I know I like there's things I can adjust, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying not to use as like a lot of big words as much, you know? Because that one was kind of like a poem, and then I just like sang it. But now I'm understanding, like with songwriting, you gotta kind of like simplify things a little bit more.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's a common mistake for people to overcomplicate the rhythms or the note choices and the lyrics?
Oh,
in
heck
songs?
yeah, dude. It's so easy to get in your head. I mean, you know, right?
Yeah, I just know. Like I was just confiding in you.
Yeah. We were just talking about that.
Tried writing and singing yesterday, and I was just the entire car ride home. I was just like, why? I should stop, but I shouldn't. Anyway, so continue with with some words of advice for like new songwriters and what you had to run into when you got back into it.
Words of advice is start with nursery rhymes. Like, Mary had a little lamb, you know, and just replace the words and just keep it simple like that.
Interesting. Okay.
You know?
And so with that, you kept it simple, and that's why you think it worked so well?
Well, that's what worked for me, to just like simplify the thought and emotion into like kind of like a nursery rhyme.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that even make sense? Am I just like in my own head and it only makes sense to me? Or
No, that makes
Okay,
sense to
cool,
me
cool.
for sure. To keep it simple is great advice because I'm definitely an overthinker when it comes to music. I underthink everything else. But I think there's a lot of people out there that try to just jam pack way too much into something so simple, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still get nervous for like live performances?
Not as much because last year I really like was introspective about like myself and like my craft and why I do things, and I feel like it shifted from like, oh, I'm doing it for me to I'm like sharing something like inside of myself to the world, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like something is just moving through me. It's not about me anymore, you know, about like my own insecurities and shit. It's just like bring happiness and stuff to the world. Stuff.
Has it, in a way that, so like it's not just about you anymore since you're thinking about the people that are consuming your music now.
Yeah.
It's become bigger. It's beyond you now.
I think it's like especially like in live performances, I think it's like a change in frequency for not just you, for like a whole like crowd and audience.
Yeah. It's a whole what's the word for it? I mean, I don't want to say vibe, but like it's truly a different beast to record in the studio or to sing for yourself versus singing in front. And you performed in front of large crowds because you opened for Maoli.
Yeah, dude, that's wild.
How did that happen? How did you get that gig to be able to open up for them at multiple concerts?
So my homie Earl from we knew each other from April Chase days. We were like playing shows together in like our garage bands, and he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, you gotta play this one show in Fresno?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro, get me on that shit. Let's go." And their management just hit me up and was like, "Oh, can you play like these run of shows also? Are you available?" And I didn't even think about it. I was like, "Yup."
You're just saying yes.
Yeah.
And they just happened to be that you were opening for them.
Yeah, and it just... Oh, no. They were like, it was for Maoli.
Yeah.
So, of course, I was like, yeah, like...
That's a big deal.
I know, right?
That is so cool. And because...
they're badass. They're great.
Because you performed in front of... What was it? At the... what's it? J Resort in Reno.
Yeah, it's a new resort.
And that was not that long ago, right?
Last summer.
To perform in that big of a crowd is so crazy. Like, I can't imagine the feeling that you had when you were up there.
It was fun. I tried to like maintain the essence of it as much as I could, you know?
Do you have any like pre-show rituals? Like, do you not talk? Do you have tea beforehand? Like, there's like a process that you have just to make sure that you're on your A game?
I just warm up, you know? I warm up, I get warm, you know, get moving. and we just do like a huddle.
Okay.
And then we go Philippines. And
Is that a joke or is that like serious? Because I would love if right before every show that you actually were like Philippines.
oh, dude, we did it before and after.
Wow. That's so cool. That's hella funny. That's hella
Yeah.
funny. Watching you perform on stage makes me miss that feeling.
Dude, I miss it too, man. I miss it.
When's the last time you performed on stage?
Berkeley last year, a couple months ago.
Oh, with Darrell Medellin.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And, yeah.
I saw a cover that you posted. It's my like fiance's top played song. It's called Baby Powder. That
Baby
song
Powder.
is so good.
Yeah, I love it. She stole the beat from Henri Last Summer Whisper.
Yep. That beat has been, I mean, it's such a good sample to take, right?
Yeah, dude, it's such a good beat.
Such a good beat. Yeah, is that like when you perform, what's the ratio of like original music and covers that you like to perform?
Honestly, like strategically, we play like, since people don't really know us as much, like we played like a bunch of covers.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bunch of covers.
What are your favorite
And
covers to sing?
I have a lot, because I have a lot, man. But Baby Powder is fun. But Waiting in Vain is probably my favorite.
Oh, so good.
I know, man.
So good.
Also, happy birthday, Bob Marley.
Oh, is his birthday today?
Yeah.
As we're recording?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Legend.
Yeah, man.
Absolute legend. When you moved here, you kept on singing. You got the guitar. What were the steps moving forward that in your singing career? Or just in your passion for it?
I really wanted to be in a band, you know? I grew up like an emo kid.
Ooh, okay. Talk to me on that.
Yeah, man. Grew up on all those Warped Tour bands.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be in a band so bad.
How did you dress when you were an emo kid?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, we got to
just
talk
kidding.
about it. We have to, because I was like a kind of an emo kid. I listened to like Dashboard Confessional, Yellow Card, My Chemical Romance.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
I'm good. Let's see. Yeah, all those bands I listened to as well. Did you own a studded belt by any chance?
I owned a studded belt, but in a hype beast way, if that makes sense. Because some
Like
hype.
the all black ones, like the checkered ones?
I went to Zoomies and I got like a checkered studded belt type of thing.
Okay.
And that was kind of my style. Is that, yeah, I wore fitted caps. I wore like Stussy or like and skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans?
Oh god,
Oh,
and like
dude.
Vans. I was like in that kind of that new boys era. But I also listened to like some like punk emo shit too. So how did you dress?
Did you have fingerless gloves?
I did not. I didn't. I had fingerless gloves in middle school, but they're for functionality. My palms were cold, and I wanted to still do things.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so now that I've talked about you cannot deflect and just make me break down how I dressed.
I had some mesh fingerless gloves.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
You have pictures that you could send me that I could put on the podcast?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I might have to do a deep dive and send you some so you can just laugh at me.
It's okay, we all have that phase. Did you have a side bang that covered one eye?
Yes,
You did.
I did.
What was the eyeliner situation, if there was one?
I wasn't much of a eyeliner
Okay.
person back then. It was just too much to do before school. Because I woke up like 5 minutes before we had to leave for school. I didn't have time to, do all that.
Everyone did. I was such a procrastinator too. Yeah. What else? Did you wear like a black T-shirt with a long sleeve underneath?
Yeah.
And it was like probably like a black and white long sleeve, striped long sleeve underneath like a Misfits tee or something.
Yeah, I probably did exactly that. Put some like pins and buttons on it and shit. Like poked myself.
Were you angsty at this stage of your life?
No, I was emo. I was like I was
Sad
a
girl.
crier. Yeah, sad girl. I wish I was punk like that. Like the SLC punk.
Oh
type.
gosh, yeah, like the studded leather jackets and shit.
Yeah. I thought those kids were super cool.
They were.
I was just emo.
I moved from Pittsburgh to Benicia. So in Pittsburgh, the vibe was definitely there's hella Vietnamese, Filipinos, and Mexican kids, and so we were dressing like, this is like middle schoolish. We were dressing like, I was wearing like Echo, South Pole, baggy jeans. Moved to Benicia in the 7th grade, predominantly white, and it was like the first time I saw some like kids with super spiky hair or mohawks and like studded leather jackets, patches, super skinny jeans with like holes in them, and I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So those were like the kind of kids that you're like, man, I want to be like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. I got sent home one time for pulling up to school with a bullet belt.
That was a thing, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it was like empty, but we had like a substitute teacher, and he like called the principal and was like, "We have a threat. There's a threat in this class."
Dude, I don't know why I don't know why teachers are like, the school authorities were tripping about the smallest things. I don't know if you had this phase, but kids back in the day were doing this thing called happy crack. Do you know what that is?
Happy crack? No.
It sounds horrible, and it
sounds fun.
You know what? Look underneath your chair. Well, we got some. It only got banned because it was called happy crack. It was basically just Kool-Aid and sugar, and you would just eat it out of like a Ziploc bag, like Pixie Sticks.
Oh, what?
But it's because people called it happy crack, that it was just like, this is related to drugs. So you got sent home for your belt?
Yeah, they sent me home for that.
You got in trouble?
I was stoked. I was like, oh, hell yeah, I get to go home.
How old were you at this point? What grade was this?
I think I was a junior in high school.
And you're like, whatever, I don't fucking care anyway.
I was like, yeah, I got sent home. It's so hard, bro. This is on my record. Well, I get street cred.
Damn. Yeah, after that. Were you writing music at that time?
I was, yeah. And I remember my English teacher would consistently like bug me to join the Rotary Club.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no.
You didn't want to? Why?
Dude, I'm too emo. I'm too punk for that shit.
Really?
I know. I don't know why. I should have. I regret that.
Were you really aware of your self-image and were like, I don't want to do this if it just doesn't fit my brand type of girl?
No, I don't know if like I'm a brand type of girl, actually. I was very anti-establishment, like anarchy, you know?
Gotcha. You liked what's it, Fahrenheit 451, 1984, those books.
Fuck, those are some wild books that actually might be a reality.
Yeah, it's a little scary. The state of our world is a little odd at the moment and whatnot.
Yeah, how was your New Year this year?
Ooh, my New Year. I had a good New Year. I actually didn't have to work and I got to spend it with family. I'm the type of person that when things are out of my control, I have to let it go. There's only so much that I can do. I have to focus on this. I have to focus on my loved ones. I have to focus on my well-being and things that are in my control. How's your New Year?
It's kind of shitty, actually.
Oh my God. Why?
Well, my son got sick. Yeah, like this whole January, like my son got sick twice. And like it was rough. You know?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks with like kids because their immune systems are they're not there fully, right?
Yeah.
When a kid gets sick, it's so sad.
And he barely gets sick too, so it was kind of weird, you know. Yeah, it was a rough start.
Your son is 2 years old. Shout out to your son.
Yeah.
You're a mother, which is one of my like having done research on you, I think one of the most beautiful things that you depict in your public life is how much you love your son, how much you love being a mother. Kenny, your partner, also he has a whole project dedicated to your guys' son.
Koji-san.
Yeah, Koji-san.
Yeah.
You're on a track on there, Nina, the first track. And it's beautiful, you know.
Thank you.
Seeing how much you love your son. I said before recording, like it does something hormonal in me. Like I don't ever really think about it. I've seen kids before. I've seen I've seen kids in the wild. I've seen like my family members. They don't do much for me. Some kids make me like, I think I'm okay off of having a son.
Yeah.
Or a daughter. But seeing your son is just like one. I'm like, man, God, there's
Baby fever.
a little bit. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of baby fever. Tell me about it. Tell me about motherhood.
Oh, it's definitely changed me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I used to be kind of wild before having a kid, and
In what ways were you wild prior?
just very like self-destructive.
Okay.
You know, and just finding out what life is about, like in the extremes.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, that's kind of vague, but
Yeah, it's a little vague, but I think I could fill in the gaps.
yeah.
All right.
You know, like I it's changed like my inner compass for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a good way.
And
Yeah, dude, that kid saved my life. To put it
I mean,
plainly, he has no idea how much he like saved me. Really.
well, you know, this is recorded, and maybe when he's older, you could watch this old podcast. I had Lil MC on, who we were just talking about, and she said the same exact thing. She said that having a child saved her life too, and that she was destructive in her own ways. And it's a beautiful thing to have created this human that makes your priorities shift.
Yeah.
Because now you have to take care of yourself, not only for yourself, but for this other person.
Yeah.
Was it crazy? Is it crazy to think about that you just made this person?
Yeah, dude, it's wild. Like, where did he come from?
You know exactly where he came from.
Who is this little alien? It really feels like having a little alien and like shaping it into a human. You know? Like when they're little babies, like they can't even like move their arms.
Oh, they come out like just help me. You know, it's wild to think about. This thing came out of you, you know?
Yeah, and you're witnessing it like form its own like identity of itself. And I'm calling it, but like it really didn't know like anything about the world around it.
No.
You know?
They come out with their eyes closed, right?
Yeah, it's so trippy.
And which is why it's beautiful. One of my best friends, he has a kid who's almost 2. Yeah, almost 2 years old as well. And this is like my best friend from middle school. And he's posting all of his kids' firsts.
Oh, yeah.
And growing up, I didn't understand the brevity of the firsts, like first crawl, first walk, first words, until now. Because my homeboy's my age, right? And like we were kids, and I'm sure you're feeling the same way about your son when he had his all of his firsts.
Oh, for sure. It's weird. It's like you even think about like yourself too, like, you know, how you figured it out, like in the world.
Yeah.
As a little helpless being, you know.
Because we were all there.
Because you're just this little thing. You don't even know what your name is, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until your parents just say it to you over and over and over again.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like it felt very alien, especially being pregnant.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, talk to me about that. That's like a crazy thing to me that the female body, just like females are just amazing creatures because I'm sorry to use the word creature, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That the fact that you could just for 3 trimesters build this being inside of you and then pop it out.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like it was just this thing in my belly that was eating all my food. You know, like,
this selfish little human inside of me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Did you feel as if you were eating for 2? Like your appetite grew because you were feeding a human inside of you?
I felt like my appetite wasn't my appetite because I was like, I didn't really eat meat before getting pregnant.
Yeah.
But like as soon as I got pregnant, I was like, I eat a cheeseburger right now.
You're craving.
Yeah,
you're craving meat.
Yeah. So I ate like so much meat when I was pregnant. It was wild.
What were your other cravings?
Cheeseburgers, Spam, red hot dogs.
Whoa. Specific. Why red hot dogs?
I don't know, man. It's just that red hot dog and the jufra and the rice, which apparently is banned now.
Oh, Jafran?
Yeah.
I heard that too, but my mom had like a full bottle at her crib, and I was like,
"Oh, she's
hell
a
yeah,
plug?
yeah, she is a plug, I guess." Yeah, why is it banned?
I think the red 40 or something. Apparently it's bad for you. I've been fine my whole life.
I'm doing okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm
yeah.
all right. Yeah.
Also, we're like younger, so I think we're fine right now. Yeah, I just posted a video of me trying to get ketchup out of those glass Jafran bottles.
What is the hack? I still don't know. What is your method?
Well, something that I've seen in movies with any glass ketchup bottles is to stick a knife in there and kind of like jam it out of the inner surfaces, right? I like the nostalgia of smacking it with all of the might that I have.
That's how I do it.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that way, the ketchup is well earned. You got to work for your food. You got to work for this banned condiment.
Oh, yeah.
Did you eat with your hands a lot growing up?
I still eat with my hands.
Do you eat like this with your feet up like this and
I do. How do you know?
I'm just assuming. I don't know. Like there's something comfortable. Well, that's where like the Asian squat comes from. The fact that we're so flexible and that we like our knees as close to our face as possible.
Yeah, what is it about our skeletal structure that allows us to just prop up like that other races can't?
I think we grew up with a lot of trees with like in the province, and so we're perched up on these branches, and so that's why
we were
we're
monkeys.
in that position. Yeah, I think so. I didn't say it. You
call
said
our
it.
people monkeys.
I didn't. Mariah Carey did at one point. I think.
She got canceled so hard.
But
people still love Mariah Carey. Filipino people still love Mariah Carey.
Yeah, they still really like her. Because she's a power singer. I think we could get Filipinos don't talk about Whitney Houston's relationship with Bobby Brown enough and her drug addiction and whatnot. They're just like, we still love her for,
that was the most entertaining show ever.
Oh, was their show?
Whitney and Bobby.
Yeah, I think.
Have you ever seen it?
I've seen clips of it. I don't think I could.
It's hilarious.
Well, I don't know if I could muster up an entire episode of it.
Bobby Brown is he's hilarious. I love Bobby Brown.
That guy was insane.
Dude, yeah, he's a badass.
For him to come from like New Edition and then like go on his own solo career and marry Whitney Houston and they just did that thing blows my mind.
Did you watch the Bobby Brown documentary?
I've not, no.
Oh, okay.
Entertaining?
Super entertaining. I didn't know he had like a thing with Janet Jackson, like undercover.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
He was a little wild thing.
I'm like, so it's a bad time to be a celebrity right now.
Why is that?
The public eye, these Diddy parties, I just feel like the whole world is shaking. Yeah, it's
I can't listen to Usher the same.
Was he there? No, he wasn't. Was he there?
Dude. I mean, he worked with Diddy when he was really young.
Oh, man. Oh, no, he was on that end of it, you think?
Justin Bieber.
No.
I mean, they didn't disclose anything that he was like, assaulted in any way.
Things are alleged right now.
He wasn't finger fucked by, by P. Diddy.
I hope not. I don't know. Do you think if you were to become a celebrity that you could handle the fame?
Honestly, like, probably not.
It's a lot, right?
Yeah. Like, to be completely real, the way, like, I am right now, probably not.
What's the goal then with music and how far do you want to go and where's the level of, where do you want to take it then?
Well, I think, like, in the landscape of media now, everyone's a star, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like my metric of success is like how I feel about myself,
So I think that's a very healthy mindset. Is how do you feel about yourself? Is how you feel how you gauge your success. Yeah.
Like if I like what I'm doing, and I think Maya Angelou, that was a Maya Angelou quote. So if you like what you're doing and how you're doing it, then that's success. or something like that.
That's good. That's really good. I feel like there's a lot of people in today's day and age that need to kind of apply that, because with social media, yes, everyone can be a star with social media, but others' perception of you is what dictates your self-value. The amount of followers that you have, the amount of views you get, everything is dictated now by a number rather than like what you're, I guess, other things that you could be grateful for.
Yeah, but how many times have you found an artist that like barely has any numbers and it just means so much more to you?
Yeah, like an underground
like,
artist.
oh, it's a hidden gem, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how what the landscape of music is gonna be like in the future. Yeah. What do you think is gonna happen to us?
I think social media is just gonna become crazier and crazier. I think numbers will always create this perception of success. I don't think that will ever go away, and I think there will still be a way for like underground artists to still thrive, or you could have less than X amount of followers and still be dope as fuck. But I think that our attention spans are going to shorten. I think that we're still going to look at how many followers does this person have, because we're lazy people to actually do some digging. We like the mob mentality. You know, if
that is true, yeah.
If someone likes this artist, if this many people like this artist, then I should like him too.
Yeah, I find myself doing that too. Like, I'll just watch videos and not even listen to this person's music. And if enough people like it, I'm just like, oh, fuck it, I'll hop on the train too.
Right? And it's almost subconscious, right?
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
To hop, because the numbers are an endorsement, sadly. But it seems that like you're really paving your way. You are now under 88rising, Future Asian Music.
Future Asian Music, yeah, they're about to launch all their socials and stuff pretty soon.
So how did that happen? What does this mean for you?
It's really just like a distribution partnership.
Nice.
So they're basically just taking a cut of all my music.
The way it sounded so positive. It sounded so positive, and you're like, actually,
you know, it's business, you know.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm hoping, like, you know, with the affiliation, like, and with enough songs to roll out, like, who knows, you know. But it's cool to be part of it. It's cool to be part of something bigger, because 88rising is sick as fuck. They're Sean Miyashiro's from San Jose.
Look at that. Wow. Just like right here in the Bay.
Yeah.
Right here in the Bay. And like the first time I heard of 88rising, and why I heard of 88rising was like through the Asians that were being put on the platform on there, like Rich Brian. And then, is Joji part Asian? Was he part Asian?
I think he used to be, yeah.
He used to be Asian?
He used to be Asian?
No, used to be part of Haiti. I was like,
what is he now?
Man, 2025 is crazy.
You can switch races now?
Wow, they have like transracial surgeries?
Transracial surgeries. Whoa.
That's it. People have looked into that. People that have wanted to become a different race have tried to get like aesthetic surgeries to make them look a certain way.
That's wild. Might as well just be Ready Player One and just do it in the Oasis. You know, you don't have to actually like physically change yourself.
Create a different avatar. We're going in that direction too. I believe it.
What would your avatar be?
I'm trying to think, because I already play a lot of video games and I create my character. I do it one of two ways. I either try to make my character look as much as like me as possible. Let's say I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm able to do that pretty well. Or I just want to make my character look super wacky as fuck. Big afro, weird porn stash, monocle, gray hair, either really obese or just unesthetically buff. Something like that. How about you?
I'll probably just be like a big blob.
In the Oasis?
Yeah, in the Oasis, you know?
I don't know if that's gonna be good for how you perform in the Oasis, but hey, I support it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your avatar doesn't really matter, right? Like I could still be like the greatest mage and be physically a blob,
I
right?
guess you could. Do you play video games?
I used to a lot. I used to play a lot of RPGs.
Ooh, like what?
Fantasy Star Online.
Oh my God, PSO, dude.
PSO, bro.
You fucking played
Wait,
PSO.
you fuck with PSO,
Did you
bro?
play on like the Dreamcast or GameCube?
Dreamcast?
Dreamcast. Fantasy Star Online is. You might be the only other human other than me and my brother that I know that played that game
Oh,
on
get
the
out of here!
Dreamcast.
I got a fist bump you for that one.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
That was such a pivotal moment in gaming because they really introduced massive multiplayer online gameplay.
Oh, dude, it
with
was
that.
so sick. I had like a keyboard attached to my Dreamcast and everything.
What?
Yeah.
Did you talk on mic too? Did you have the little thing that you could attach to the controller?
I did, but I couldn't do it because I had a burned disc.
Oh, so you had bootleg discs for your Dreamcast too?
Did you?
Yeah.
Will I get arrested?
No.
All right, cool.
I don't
Good.
think so. I don't think people care about bootleg Dreamcast discs. My mom had a guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man. PSO, dude.
Wow.
We're like PSO brother warriors now.
I guess so. What was your? I was the big robot, the big clunky robot.
I was a ranger.
Okay. Wow.
What was your name?
I think my name was like C-Tn because like Christian. It's so lame. It's so lame.
If I was a robot, I'd be C/Tn.
God, what was your name?
Laucorn.
Laucorn. Where's Laucorn come from?
Fatal Fury. He was like the evil guy.
Oh, that's a fighting game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you really were like an. Okay. What other RPGs did you play?
Skyrim.
Oh, so you poured a bunch of hours into
Baldur's
that.
Gate.
Baldur's Gate is great.
You know, started off with a fuck. Why can't I think of the name? Right, a Golden Axe.
Oh, on what system did that come out
I
on?
know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like the very OG Sega game.
And there's the other one where like you're 4 wizards. Gauntlet. Fuck, what was it?
I don't think it was Gauntlet Legends, was
Gauntlet
it?
Legends. That's the one.
Okay.
I played that. I love that.
Did you spend
game.
time in the arcade? A lot.
In the Philippines.
Yeah, let's say the Philippines. They have
I
arcades
was at
there, right?
Time Zone
Oh.
a lot.
Is that what they would call? Is that the name of the arcade in the Philippines?
Yeah, Time Zone.
And then like how many pesos to play a game?
I don't know. I only had 10,
What?
and it was for my baon. I'm just kidding.
Those are allowed. Dude, I'll believe it. I don't even know how much 10 pesos is right now.
I don't even think it's $1. It's like 20 cents, 25 cents or something.
It's
But that could get me like, a dirty ice cream and a Zesto. So
What's a dirty ice cream?
it's like just these. It's like a ice cream cart,
Oh, okay.
but it's like on the streets, and they call it dirty ice cream for some reason. But I don't know why. It's not dirty. It's delicious.
It's just regular ice cream?
No, it's like cheese ice cream and ube and different kinds of flavors.
Can you tell the white people at home about cheese ice cream?
Dude, you guys are missing out.
Yeah.
You gotta try cheese ice cream with actual cheese chunks in it.
That's good. Like, you know how Magnolia came out with like the queso ice cream?
Oh, dude, that's so fire.
It freaks all of my white friends out. They're just
Really?
like, yeah, we'll have some of that purple stuff, but get that cheese shit away from me.
You gotta mix them together.
You have
It's like
to.
dirty ice cream is literally like what's the fucking green one? Avocado ice cream, mango, ube, and the cheese on top.
See, that's another thing that freaks some people out is like avocado as a sweet thing, right?
Oh my gosh, it's delicious.
That's how
Is that
I
just
knew.
an Asian dessert
I
thing?
think so.
Yeah.
You know, I knew avocado as a dessert before I knew it as something savory. Before I knew it as guacamole. Before I knew it as like this on hipster toasts. You know.
Interesting.
You didn't have that? My mom would make
Oh,
avocado
dude.
shakes all the time.
Oh yeah, my grandpa would just like put milk and avocado and just like mix that shit up.
Dude, it's so crazy. I went to this all-you-can-eat buffet with my dad a few years ago. and he took this huge bite of what he thought was avocado. Wasabi.
Oh no, that's like the ultimate dare. Like every Filipino cousin. It's like, I dare you to eat this. It's a scoop of ice cream.
Dare you to snort this wasabi
yeah.
right now.
I know. Why do people do that? Why do people snort wasabi? It's so fucking weird.
Because I think they saw Steve-O do it on Jackass. And then I think his nose started bleeding. It's not good. Not healthy at all. Of your music, what's your favorite one to have come out so far? You came out with Call Me Baby. That's your most recent single, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's my favorite one.
Really? Yeah. So what about that?
Because I'm not in my head about it. You know, I was just like, it's fun. It's a fun song. I don't have to overthink it.
It felt organic.
Yeah. It was like just really easy to write too. You know?
Okay. It's really good.
Thanks, man.
Once again, I'm sorry. You don't take compliments well. I'm just won't make eye contact as I say it's really good. It's really good. No.
Is it the thanks, man? That gives away my...
You break eye contact, you look down, and I guess the tonality of the thanks, man. It's kind of like...
Oh, okay.
It's kind of down. I'm like,
okay.
I don't want to offend you by complimenting you.
Oh, it's okay. Well, I can try it again.
You're really good.
Fuck yeah, I am.
That's okay. Too cocky. Podcast over.
See, I can't find like a balance between like, what do I do?
No, I get it. I'm the same exact way. I just have.
Hey, you're a great singer, a great podcaster.
Stop
man.
it. Shut up. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's really good. You got that. You have Paranoid. You have Distant. Is it Distant or yeah, it's Distant.
Distant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the plan for? Do you have new music coming out?
Yeah, I have actually a bunch of projects I need to finish up, and I'm really excited because it's like more stuff's gonna come out. So.
What's the timeline on that?
Probably by next month.
Wow, that's soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe by the time I drop this, your music will be out.
Yeah. I just don't know which one. I have to pick one that will like fit. But
okay.
Yeah, I have a few lined up already.
Is it you're gonna drop them as singles, or you're gonna drop an EP type of thing?
I'm gonna do the singles route for now. Just doing like research on like, you know, like how to break as an artist that isn't very known yet. The recommended route is just keep putting out singles.
Okay, gotcha.
You know?
I think that's good. I think singles are nice because they're bite size.
Yeah.
And obviously they're great previews into like larger projects if you have that in the bank. But yeah, I think there is something nice about like just putting out singles here and there and here and there and here and there. And is the sound of your new music, is it similar to what you've been coming out with? Are you going in a different direction?
It's all different,
Ooh.
which is kind of cool. I like that, you know? I'm not trying to like box myself into any genre. I'm just dipping my toes in everything.
Genres are tough. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me to be able to talk about an artist that has different types of music, and someone asks like, what kind of genre are they? I'm like, I don't like. What would you classify yourself as?
I don't even know. Like, just definitely something poppy. You know, I'm also trying to do like the island route. A little rock, a little everything.
Is that like music that you? What did you grow up on other than Whitney Houston?
Fucking Hanson.
Hanson. Bop, right? That's what they said.
Yeah,
that music video is crazy. This is why you wanted to be in a band, because you saw Hanson.
No, I wanted to be in a band because of Josie and the Pussycats.
Oh, what a throwback. Josie and the Pussycats is a crazy movie.
It's a great movie.
I loved the boy band in the beginning of that movie.
Yep.
With like Seth Green and all those people.
So funny. They have the best songs. Backdoor Lover.
Backdoor Lover is crazy.
That's a bop.
We're all children watching this, but all the adults know what backdoor loving means.
How come like nobody stopped me? I'd just be singing that in public, like, I'm your backdoor lover.
People should stop you if you're doing this. Well, were they doing that in the video too? In the movie?
Yeah, that was a move.
You knew the choreo from the movie.
I did.
Wow.
Actually, have you seen Together? That one was my favorite.
What? Oh, by them?
No, Together, the movie.
No, I have no clue what that is.
It was an MTV movie about a boy band. It was really fucking hilarious.
So, was it like a serious movie?
No, they're kind of like Du Jour from Josie and the Pussycats
okay.
if they had their own movie.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to watch that.
You should, dude.
Because
actually, I'm gonna text it to you so you watch it.
Please. No, I'm all about it. So you wanted to form a band when you were in your punk emo days, and you found new bandmates when you finally graduated, and you said it was at church?
No, actually, they messaged me on MySpace.
Whoa.
They were like, yeah, we're looking for a female singer, you know, like kind of like in the likes of Paramore. Would you be down to audition? And I was like, audition? All right, sure, whatever.
Wow.
But it's like I had known Roderick already, but he was asking me to audition, and I was like, okay, like sure.
Did you have competition? Did they have other female singers that were auditioning?
I always asked them, but I think there was like another girl.
And you beat her. Nice.
I don't know if I wouldn't say like I beat her. Like,
well, you were the singer of that band, right?
Yeah.
So I think you won.
Yeah, I guess I would. Yeah, fuck that bitch. I beat her.
Sorry about it. You couldn't be part of April Chase. Yeah. How long did you guys gig together?
Dude, like probably 5-6 years.
Wow.
So fun.
That was so fun to be young and to be in a band. I think was every musician's dream.
Oh yeah, man. Like we even had like a little mini tour. Like, you know, we'd like drive to like random places. It was just so, it felt very pure. Like we just loved music and hanging out. And
now you could like mark that off your checklist.
Yeah.
Because not everyone gets to do that. Everyone had dreams, especially nowadays. A lot of the route is that singers will go to a studio and they'll have a producer make a beat for them and they'll sing over that. And then when a lot of performers will go to a show, they'll be booked for a show and they'll sing over a track, right? A vocal track. And that's that. What I like about you is that you have a full band. You perform with it's a whole experience.
Yeah, I love playing with a band. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to you. Shout out to your sound. I really like this pop rock type thing. See, I'm really bad at classifying whatever your genre is, but I like it.
Thanks, man.
Your voice it's very clean. It's very intentional. You know what you're going for, and I like the way that you. Once again, it's reminiscent of like the 2010s. The way you even pronounce your. Can you sing the first part of like "Time Won't Tell"?
I can't even think straight.
Yeah, keep going.
Thinking's making me late.
Yeah,
late. Yeah.
Like, hey, late. It's so good, you know?
It's very Warped Tour.
And it's cool because I don't hear a lot of Asian singers going in that route. I know a lot of Asian singers that go into soul and R&B, and I fucking love that too. But I think what's so fresh about you is that's your realm.
That's funny because I always wished I was like Whitney or, you know, like Mariah. I always wished I was like a diva.
Yeah. Everyone wishes that, but
yeah.
I think what you got right now and whatever direction you go in, I think you're talented enough to kill it.
Thank you. You should come out to a show sometime.
Would love to. I wanted to go to that Berkeley show, but I was busy that evening.
It's all good.
Do you have a show coming up?
Right now, nah, I'm planning some shit though.
Okay, good. Well, you let me know, and then you post it on social media or you text me, and if I'm free, I would love to pop out.
Sounds good.
Do you know how these episodes end by any chance? Has anyone warned you?
Erica Lisa told me that some improv type stuff.
Yeah, improv happens.
But I hadn't thought about it since, and now I'm.
Oh, she's the one that told you?
I'm melting into my chair.
Do not melt, please.
Oh, God.
It'll be okay. It's just improv. Yeah, it's
All
low
right,
stakes, and whatever happens. It's at the end of the episode anyway. So,
okay.
Yeah. The way this works is that it could be inspired by anything and everything that we talked about in today's episode, or it could be inspired by nothing at all. Do you want to start it? Or do you want me to start it?
I have no idea how to... What do I start with?
I don't know.
Oh, is it just like lines, like bars?
It's just bars, as in like rapping.
Yeah, like what are we doing? Like what are we improving here? Like a skit?
Anything? Yeah, it's like just like an improv skit type of thing.
I've never done improv. I've always wanted to. I love comedy.
Well, it's your first time. Have you seen improv before, like a show or something like that? Whose line is it anyway?
I didn't watch that show. I always skip that one.
That's okay. Whoa, you skipped it.
Can you teach me like kind of what they do?
It's okay. We're just gonna make a scene from scratch. It's gonna be nothing.
All right, cool,
it's
cool,
like we're
cool.
just playing pretend. Did you play pretend when you were a kid in the Philippines?
Yeah, for sure. For a lot of my childhood,
Yeah.
I pretended I was not poor. I'm just kidding. We weren't poor.
Yeah, then that was improv. All right, without further ado, baddies, it can't be that bad. And then I put applause in here. Hey, you're Acari, huh?
Who?
You're Acari, huh?
What's Acari?
I've seen your name on TV before. You're the contestant on Wawawi, right?
Wow, we. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was in the game show and the Wawawi.
With Willie.
Willie.
Yeah.
Willie Revillame. Willie Revillame. That one, huh?
Yeah, that's I've seen you on TV. And I just wanted to say that you did really good and that you should have won.
I lost. They told me I won.
Cut to that episode of Maoli. All right, today we have Acari. Dude, what did they do in Maoli? To spin the wheel. Acari, spin that wheel.
Jackpot! Hey!
Jackpot!
Philippines!
Philippines, today you get 3 balot, 2 taho, 1 rice cooker, and your favorite fake LV wallet.
Oh, it's a fake one?
It's fake because it's Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines. I don't want the real one because I don't want to get, a stick up.
You don't want to get jacked. You don't want to get
I
jacked.
don't want to get jacked. 'Cause in the Grab, in the cars, they know the fake and the real ones. So fake is better.
Cut to America. Acari has moved to America with her newfound fame from Wawawi. Hey, Philippines!
Hey, Philippines!
You're Acari. I've seen you with on Wawawi.
Yes, that is me. Yeah, but I'm here at McDo because the Philippine pesos does not transfer to US dollars. It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking to make more money, I'm a huge TV producer in Hollywood.
In Hollywood?
They're now looking for new Philippines actors.
Okay, that's me.
All right.
That's me.
Well, come audition.
Okay, I will audition.
Cut to the audition. All right. We got Acari, and you're here to audition for the role of what?
For the Filipina maid in this Netflix movie.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. So the Netflix movie is going to be with Chris Evans, who you know as
Bogey.
Captain America.
Yeah.
He's
got the shield,
Not in this one, but this is a different movie. In this movie,
I really want to clean his shield with my,
That's nice. That's good. I'm sure if he was playing Captain America, he would let you clean his shield. But in this one, he's a millionaire. He hires a maid, and he falls in love with the maid, and that is you.
Oh my God, Captain America is rich?
Yeah, I mean,
thought he's a hero for the people.
Well, once again, he's not Captain America in this movie. He's a millionaire in this movie.
Okay. He's my boss.
Yeah, he's your boss. He's hiring you. So right now we're gonna have. He's actually here, and he's gonna do a reading with you to see, like a chemistry test, if that makes any sense. Chris,
Naku, I failed chemistry. I'm not gonna. Can I skip that one? I'm not good at chemistry.
No, it's not that kind of. It's like chemistry, as in like if you guys have a connection. So if you and Chris Evans have a connection.
Connection.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
All right. Cut to Chris Evans and Acari doing a scene. Hey. So.
Wow, your eyes is so blue. It's like the Beatles when I hear it for the first time.
I'm sorry. That's not on the script. Do you want to try that again? All right. Yeah. Hi. So I see that you would like to that you need this job as a maid. It's gonna be.
Yes, I need money very bad right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it next week. So.
Next week? That's horrible.
If you have a paycheck, maybe bi-weekly.
Sorry, she's improvising again. This is not on the script at all. Okay. Cut to the Oscars where Acari has won an Oscar for her impeccable performance.
I have no idea if I'm doing this right at all. I'm so sorry.
You're doing so well.
All right,
You're
cool,
doing so well.
cool.
And up next for new leading actress, the winner of this award is Acari.
Wow. What is this? What is it gold? Can I sell it? How come I'm not the brown one? This Oscar. I'm not Oscar. Sorry. Can you turn this one? Yeah, can you get one that's Acari? I'm not Oscar.
The camera slowly zooms in as Acari has a beautiful monologue for the people back at home for winning this Oscar.
Salamat. Thank you very much. Oh gosh, I'm totally bombing this one. I don't know. I fucking know what to say.
Okay, cut back to the Philippines. She is now the most famous person. She's up there with Sam Milby. She's up there with Tony Gonzaga. And she's just enjoying life and getting recognized on the street. Oh my God, that's you, Acari.
Who? Hassan.
You.
Oh,
That's you.
it's me.
You're famous. I've seen you. You were with Captain America. How was it? Did you get to clean his shield? His eyes are so beautiful. It's like the first time I listened to Henson.
Oh, you know Chris. Yeah, he was very pleasure to work with.
Very pleasure.
Very pleasure to work with.
Okay, I don't need to know that. That's gross. That's gross. I hear that you guys are actually dating now.
Chris?
You and Chris.
No, he has a prettier girlfriend. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so nervous right now, bro. I'm so nervous right now. Yeah, I'm like...
And scene. No, you killed that.
I'm clenching my butt cheek so hard.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's a way to say that you're
very
nervous.
nervous, yeah.
Really? You were nervous the entire time?
Yeah, I've never done this before. That was kind of cool, but
that was so
very
good.
Weird.
That was funny as fuck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think you should
let's
give
go.
yourself more credit for having done improv for the first time.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't break eye contact with the thanks, man, this time.
You did. I was the one that shifted away.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Maybe I need to work on some things.
Yeah. You gotta work on yourself.
I do. I think we're all just works in progress type of thing. That was fun. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I hope I
course.
wasn't too weird and alien because I always think that of myself. But I think aliens are welcome now on Earth. So it's all good, I guess.
The amount of time you've said alien in the past hour that I've met you is so funny. It's like you talking about being a mother. You said I'm super alien about it, and you saying that you're alien again. It's a very funny thing. No, I think you killed it. I think you did a great job.
Let's go.
What I try to do with this podcast is really just display your personality, and I think we got to see a good amount of that. So
You think so? I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm very I'm like a hermit. I just stay at home. I'm glad that you got me out here.
Yeah, of
doing
course.
this and-
No, I mean it's this shit's fun. I like to get to know the artists behind the music, and I think the people at home enjoy that too.
Yeah, what a fun job, you know?
Oh, what I do?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's stressful because I want to make sure that I bring out the best in people. So as much as you might be thinking you're in your head, I'm in my head too. So
Really?
does that make you feel any more comfortable?
I guess, yeah. What is the most like fulfilling part of this for you?
Wow, your podcast now?
Yeah. I'm interviewing. It's improv, you know.
The most fulfilling part is it's a great excuse to make new friends. It's immortalizing conversations. I understand that not only is it beneficial for the obvious reasons to promote people, their brands, their music, their artistry and whatnot, and all of that stuff, right? In hopes of that this will be something bigger. But later on, like think about your son. Like if he's going to be like, what was mom like around this time? And I think that he has a good like hour and 20 minutes to be able to see that, you know?
Oh, that's so cool to think about it that way.
Yeah.
It's like a TV journal.
It is definitely I'm documenting. I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm making little mini candid documentaries. I did an episode with my mom 4 years ago. And, when that day comes when she's no longer with us anymore and I miss her on a random Wednesday, I could always look back at that episode. And when people only have like voicemails to remember their loved ones by, text messages and whatnot, pictures, I would have a full hour and a half with my mom. And same with anyone else that's coming to this podcast. Like, this is something that not everyone gets the opportunity to be on a recorded medium that's put on YouTube that their loved ones can watch from all over the world in the future, whenever,
Well, actually, anyone can do it, but you have like an intention and purpose behind it. That's what makes it special. Mm-hmm. And thanks for having me on this shit.
Yeah, of course. And until next time.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we get out of here, if you could just tell the listeners what they have to look forward to. That's your camera right there. And where they can find you.
I am on everything. Acari.music. Everywhere. ACARI.music. Yeah, let's come and talk to me so we can have some awkward conversations. If that's what you're into, I can definitely do that.
What a way to sell yourself. Awkward conversations. It's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's part of your charm, though, is that you're kind of like, is this going well? I think there's something charming about that. It's really funny. Yeah. And one last thing, if you could leave the listeners with a phrase of saying a piece of advice that reminds them that it can't be that bad.
It can't be that bad. Let's see.
In this camera again.
You're really putting me on the spot here.
It's okay. Take all your time.
All right, cool. A piece of advice, huh? I don't think I don't know if I should give advice to anyone. I think like the problem contains the solution. So if you're going through something, like the answer is inside of you, you just gotta look inward. And that's my advice.
Yeah, that's advice. I like how you said, I don't think I should be giving advice.
But here's my advice.
Here's my advice on
Let me tell you about yourself.
It's not my job to tell you how to live your life, but this is how you should live your life.
You should definitely.
No, this was so much fun. Thank you again for coming through, and I would love to have you back on sometime.
Yeah, sick.
We'll talk about your future accomplishments, and we'll shoot the shit more. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Baddies, until next time, you guys know where to find a podcast. You guys know where to find me because you're already here. Peace, love you, and bye. Can't be that bad, oh, it 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 can't be that bad.